Hello, this is Nick George with Clouds Diamond Sharpening, just with an AGR anything. It could be an AGR Plus, AGR Variable Speed, or Power Groom. They're all the same. The difference is there's a BGR and a BGR Plus and a BGRV. It's just variable speed, battery, or cord pack, basically. And BG means barber, and AG means animal. So yeah, that's the difference. Alright, well, let's see what's wrong with this. Here's the cord pack. It's just a 1-speed cord pack. Basically, you can get the variable speed now, or multiple speed. It has 5 speeds and it has up and down on the cord pack. Now, if you have an AGR and it's not a variable speed clipper, that means on the highest speed it's only going to go as fast as it goes now, and then it goes down from there. But if you have an AGR, if you have an AGRV, they're a little bit faster on the 5th gear. But alright, let's plug this in. It doesn't work. I hear the transformer clicking over here, so I'm guessing it's the transformer. So we're gonna go ahead and check this though, and I'll use my wall transformer pack. Puts out about the same as these, maybe a little more. Hook it up to the contacts down there. So yeah. So that's good. It's a little noisy because it was running a little faster than it usually does. I wouldn't recommend hooking up a wall cord pack though, as you will burn out the motor. The wires will get too hot and melt, and you'll get stuff shorting out. Alright, so first we look at our drive. So see all that play, you can hear it. So look how bent that is. So see how it closes the gap. So yeah, just playing this lever, or drive. So it's gonna need to drive. The cam's good because the motor's locked in place. The latch is good because it's there. The hinge is good because I can't lift it with my fingernails. And then let's just take it apart. Looks like inside of these. So if you had a full clipper, the PC board would go here and then a cord would come out of it. But instead they got it like this. They got the PC board and the transformer. So then these just go down and plug in. It's like there's the PC board instead of on the clipper. So yeah. Let's take the hinge off. I'm gonna go ahead and service this motor because I don't know whose this is. It's something my dad had in his garage, and I took it because I'll rebuild it and make a video of it. Be careful not to break that, or you'll be buying a new motor mount. Okay, so if the hook is too hard to pick up, then it'll break this, so then you have to sort of pry it out so it doesn't break. Bearing's good. So this is the inside of a motor. I'm gonna go ahead and take these brushes off because I see corrosion on the armature post. So yeah, if these vary in speed, sometimes it's just the brushes, and it's made too weak of springs, which they currently changed to these harder ones. No, this is a soft one. So they got black ones that are a little bit harder. But what I do is just stretch these out a little bit. Or you can also use 2 of them. So yeah, there's the armature, little bitty one. Let me clean it up. So it's nice and clean. clean. Okay, make sure your seals on your bearings or it'll make a really loud noise. Line the notches up. Put the end cap back on, push the brushes through so you don't break them. Or take them out of the housing if you want. Put your brush springs back in, stretch them out if you need to. There we go, we can go ahead and test this. So there it is. Okay, so that runs and it doesn't alternate in speed, so that's good. So I'm just gonna buy a cord pack for this and I'll be selling it on my website pretty soon. Might as well go ahead and change this drive since I'm working on it. See how that isn't down? Don't screw it in until you get this down, because you'll just break the drive. One thing I notice is these Andis transformers. This is to an SMC. This is an AGR. It's 100 volts to 240 volts, so it can be plugged in anywhere. This one's only 120 volts, so it could probably only be plugged in America. Then 60 hertz, 5.5 volts DC, 2.5 amp, both of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here and then I'll be good. So we'll try that in a minute. Let's just go ahead and fix this. This little spring is what holds the lever that goes into the housing to release the battery, so don't forget it. There we go. Put the hinge back on it. Can't forget that. There we go. Alright, now part 2 of the video. Let's do this. So I'm gonna bust this box open and I'm gonna try to just put this box on this cord right here so it looks nice. Alright, so this box is junk. Alright, so there's this. Boom. We got that. Alright, see where the wires are connected? We're gonna remove that. So here we go. Let my solder gun heat up, I'll be right back. Alright, the solder gun's heating up. Sorry about that. So basically I'm just going to remove this cord from the PC board. So there's that. This is junk. Just throw it away. So I noticed this cord pack was dropped because this is off. So that's probably all that's wrong with the cord pack, but I don't mess with any of that because that could be a fire hazard. So if you drop it and it breaks, I just replace it with a good one. Okay, here's a cord pack. Alright, I got it open. There's the old cord. So I ain't gonna be able to solder it back to the PC board because the PC board's bolted down to or riveted into the case. So, well, there's little contacts I could probably remove, but this will be easier anyway and it'll look nicer. So I splice these little wires here. little solder on them. Get your shrink wrap. And there's two. And you make sure you don't see any cracks in the solder because that means it's not all the way on there. So go ahead and melt it a little more. Try not to melt the PC board or your wires or your shrink wrap. Alright, get your lighter and melt the shrink wrap. So it should be looking like that, or something like that. Go ahead and put this into the housing and hope it fits. I don't want to bore you all how I put this together, so I'll just put it together in a little bit. All I'm going to do is vice grip it and glue it. So let's see if the clipper runs at normal speed. Alright, test it out. Runs 1 speed. Make sure we're still using the same cord back here. See? The one I just worked on. There you go. Runs perfect. Awesome. Alright, have a nice day. Keep it sharp, keep it running. Keep those transformers powered up. See you later. Here's the AGR with the blade, or the power groom. So yeah, it's perfect. Shortcuts. Who sharpened that? Oh, I did. Alright, well, there you go. Keep it sharp, keep it running, keep it looking good, and keep those transformers plugged in. See you later.